Now let me show you how to set up your notes for appointments. Now it's very important to follow this process. Now every time you set up an appointment, I need a little bit of information to help the agent at the office and also for our organization purpose. Now under description, you could always put APP for an actual appointment, and then I'll show you guys what I need if it's an actual follow-up. So an actual appointment means that the customer at least agreed to a date and time. So APP, the time, sorry, the date, the time, okay? And then I want you guys to also type the category of the appointment. So if it's a renewal slash 10K. So you don't have to put coverages. You could just put 10,000. Now the office is going to understand exactly what they need to do as soon as the customer comes in. So this is an indication that the client is going to show up on May the 10th, 4 p.m. for a renewal and possible 10,000. Now, you could always write a quick description just in case there's something that you want to share with the agent, or something for your own record, for example. So I'll give you guys an example. Okay, customer is interested in 10,000. And also to make a renewal payment. Okay, so once again, just some basic notes. Okay, so as soon as the customer comes in, the agent in the office is going to see this, and they're going to know that the customer's here for the 10,000 and also to make their payment. I'll give you guys another example. Let's say this is an appointment. Okay, appointment 5:10, 4 p.m. Let me put renewal EFT 527. Okay. Customer is set up on automatic EFT. Customer set up on automatic payment. Due date of 5/27. Customer is interested in 10K. Will come in Okay, so once again, I'm just giving you guys an example. Now, why are these notes important? Because look, if the payment is due on the 27th and is set up on EFT, then at least you know that every time you follow up, just in case they don't show up on the 10th, you're not going to follow up to remind them of their payment. You're actually going to follow up to remind them of the 10,000 because you know that their payments are going to be deducted from their checking account. So the notes are very important because it not only does it help the agent in the office, but it helps you just in case when you're following up, at least you know what type of appointments you're setting up. I'll give you guys another example. Okay, let's say you put FU, which means follow up, by the way, FU 5:10, okay, 3 p.m. And you guys could do the same thing, renewal payment. Let's just say it's just a renewal payment, or let's just say a pending, okay, pending payment, okay, and then you're gonna put customer, okay, is not sure if he can make it on the 10th. I will follow up with the client on the 10th to establish an actual appointment. Okay. So technically, what does this mean? Okay, it means that whenever I have the FU as an appointment, technically this is still an appointment, but it's an appointment for us to follow up with the client. Technically, that means that the customer was not able to agree on a date and time, but gave us an idea that he may be able to, or he may have a better idea when he would be able to come in. So our job is to follow up with him. So you need to set up a follow-up appointment. So there's another terminology that we use, callbacks. Okay, callbacks to me are similar to follow-ups. Okay, now the whole idea is to set it up as an actual appointment. So you're going to set it up on your master log as the appointment, and you're going to transfer it over to your appointment log as an appointment, even though it's a follow-up. The reason why we want to put it as an appointment, a follow-up appointment, is because we don't want to call them every day. We already spoke to them. They already told us that they're not going to be able to come in, but they already told us that they're interested. They just don't know when. So our job is to set up an appointment for us to follow up with them. And then on the 10th, I'll call them, and then I'll find out if they can make it in that same day, or if not, I'll reschedule them for a different date. But once again, this is the way it looks. And you guys are more than welcome to add any notes. I mean, I don't add too much information unless there's something specific. I'll give you guys another example. The last one, let's say it's an appointment, okay? 5:10, 4 p.m., okay? 10,000, adding a car. Okay, so you guys could do that, adding a car. So notes could be customer is interested in the 10,000, but also wants to add a car. Okay. Okay. So this is just an example. So at least whenever you follow up with them, okay, and this is connected also to the messages. So let's say the customer doesn't show up on the 10th. Okay, you could call them and you could use the information, the notes that you have, as a way of setting up a better message. So instead of you calling them and telling them, Mr. Arnold, I'm calling you because you didn't make it to your appointment. I want to see if I could reschedule you. You're going to call them and you're going to use the information. You're going to tell them, look, I want to help you insure your 2010 Honda Civic. I know you mentioned to me that your car was not insured, and I know you were interested in better coverages. We still want to help you. So you guys can make the message more personal by using the previous conversation that you had with them. So it's very important to leave any notes that are important. I don't want a whole paragraph, but I want basic notes. Remember, this is to help you guys become more effective and more efficient. So once again, all the appointments should have APP, the date and time, or FU for follow-up, date and time, and then what type of call is it? Is it a renewal? Is it a pending? Is it a monthly payment? Is it a or just simply 10,000 changes, adding a car? So you guys could put this, but it's mandatory to have this because it's going to allow the agent in the office to at least have an idea why they're actually visiting our office.